Alright, let's explore Cyseal. Wait, why do I have a green leaf here? Leader is in sight. Ally has leadership. Awesome. These two folks are very chatty here.
I said to him, myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Steady, boys, steady.
Day labourer.
As soon as we're packed up.
Another ship sent to an early grave in the harbors of Cyseal. A terrible sight, that.
How about that burning ship?
She was targeted by the orc shaman during the attack, and now she's left to the ocean's cold embrace. We just couldn't get ahead of the flames with nothing but a few men and some buckets.
Good luck with that. Perhaps we can save the ship.
When I saw a source hunter in the harbor, I thought for sure the ship would be saved. Mea culpa for putting faith in your kind.
Is this the same burning ship?
She was targeted by the orc shaman during the attack.
I guess it is. Where is it? We'll save it.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that...
Where is the burning ship?
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
I think it's in a totally different area.
Captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride.
Ha! No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
To the fish rack.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love...
What? I can't reach the ornate chest.
Is that why we never...
Oh no.
Greatest warriors in Rivalon can't cross a rope.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire...
What?
loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Alright, fine. Be that way.
Yeah.
I can't even smell the
A source hunter? I thought you lot had burnt the last of those nutty sorcerers by now.
Not yet. We're working on it. You don't understand a word this animal is saying. If you had the pet pal talent, you could have had a meaningful conversation. Oh well. Let's get some more fish. Where's that burning ship I keep hearing about? I don't see any burning ships. Oops. Wasn't there? I thought there was a thing where you could save a burning ship. I swear I remember doing that before, but I don't see any burning ships. There aren't any ships that are on fire here. I mean, it sounds like there is. Maybe I have to actually go onto this ship before it starts burning?
No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Ythel Gore?
Source? Here? In Cyseal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
That was quite the attack on the harbour.
Who knows if it's even over for sure? Those damn orcs keep sending us these terrible surprises.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Cyseal?
Well, tell me about yourself.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
What do you think of that attack on the harbor?
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
Well,
maybe they nope.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Maybe they,
time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride.
I don't know what is going on. I swear there was a burning ship around here somewhere.
Another ship sent to an early grave in the harbors of Cyseal.
Maybe I was too late to save it.
Another ship sent to an early grave.
Damn those orcs for bringing fire into our harbour, and damn you for not lifting a finger to help extinguish it.
I didn't even see it. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. I discovered a waypoint.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rot. I swear I can hear that bleeding cheese merchant from here.
What cheese merchant? New information was added to my log.
Plenty of fish
Where?
in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
New information added to my log? Oh, I swear I can hear that bleeding cheese merchant. That's what was added to my log. Nice.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the source hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
So civilians aren't allowed outside this gate?
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the orcs put on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Alright, bye. I swear there needs to be a key to highlight things. North Cyseal West Beach, something South Harbor. Let's go into Cyseal.
I can't even smell the sea air.
Going in the back way, apparently. Oh, what's this? I don't remember seeing that before. How do we get there? I don't see how we even get there. That's interesting. It's like a back door. Trap door to somewhere.
Honor to meet you. I wish I was a source hunter. Dangerous line of work, but it's a damn sight more glorious than being a legionnaire.
Legionnaire.
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to animals, but I for one won't be falling for such a tall tale.
You're right, I cannot talk to animals, as it happens.
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to animals.
I cannot talk to animals. None of us can talk to animals. I keep hitting tab. Stop hitting tab. Press M to open your map. Important characters will mark destinations on your map. There's the crime scene. We're not ready to see the crime scene yet.
Shut tight!
Evelyn's door is locked. There's a very large sheep. Alright, bye.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
I regret not taking talk to animals.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear!
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Cyseal began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know.
Are you in the habit of stealing?
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Well,
Fresh haddock.
everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish and none of us will be the wiser.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish and none but us will be the wiser.
Silver arrows.
Sure, everyone needs a hand, but who are we to offer the merchant's hand without his consent? He should leave the fish be.
Neither I nor my fists would take kindly to someone who'd watch a man starve over a principle.
If you encourage thievery, I'll have to treat you as I would any common criminal.
Ah, they're fighting over intimidation. Whoops. I think
Let's see.
Topaz is going to lose.
Tomatoes.
Well, Topaz is choosing badly every time. This feels very, extremely random.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Old Scar won this argument.
All right, we'll do it your way.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. Never fed a hungry man, you know.
Sheep's cheese.
Morals never fed a hungry man, Old Scar. What's the matter with you?
Delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Nope. Tab still doesn't work. I'm gonna look again in the menus
Halibut.
and the controls to see if there's a button that reveals things. Destruction toggle. There's the highlight characters, but that doesn't do anything.
For cheese? The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Corbin
I mean, that doesn't highlight objects, it just highlights characters.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
You know what, I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna make that the tab key, because I keep hitting it. Just so something will happen other than taking my sword out.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's make my sword key. Okay, let's make like Z toggle combat mode.
Fresh haddock.
There we go.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Lots of folks in here.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest produce ever produced.
I don't need any of this, I don't think. Perhaps I can sell some things, though. Would you like a tooth? Or a flower? How do I know what's safe to sell?
Cheese, tomatoes.
Zandalor's trunks? Why do I have that?
Come on, you chickens!
Oh, standard issue bow. Wooden earth staff. Oh, that doesn't help me any.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Are you sure you want nothing in return? Give me some gold. Oh, not that much gold. Does it... Okay, it's another one of these things where it just... Okay, there we go. I was just gonna say, is it another one of these things where I have to figure out how much things are worth?
No one has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Alright, whatever.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Who's Esmeralda? We're supposed to talk to Esmeralda in here. But I think we actually want to talk to... No, don't set a marker. I think we want to actually talk to the,
Thank the seven, we've secured the perimeter.
Esmeralda's shop. Okay, I've reached a dead end here.
Have some pity.
I think Esmeralda is the suspect in the Moida.
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny?
What's the status,
Another
soldier?
peaceful day, sir.
Oh, it's another door.
Excellent. Let's keep it that way.
Another peaceful day.
It's not as bad as all embarrass a bridge troll.
The face furious. She bit me in the
Sorry,
face.
sir.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try and screech, woman.
The beast speaks? So you've half a brain behind that feral maul, have you?
The cretin's question crossed her lips and aped an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Various. You'll only encourage it.
It's Bear Daughter.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
A curious situation you've got here. Is the woman in this cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what? And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Stew,
Perhaps it'd be worth taking the stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Cull.
Attention!
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Bear daughter,
Again!
take your bow. And your knife.
Attention! About face!
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Sorry, sir.
Well, let's see.
Sir, no, sir.
I don't know if this will be voiced or not, so I have to proceed as if it will not be voiced.
Sorry, sir.
There's little in our world more variable than the minds of men. It is the source of great beauty and much despair, and all of it uniquely human. We take each other in stride and prepare for either. You'll find your fellows surprise you for better and for worse. Well, wait. Actually, uniquely human, I wouldn't go quite so far. The savagery of humans is no better than that of the basest beast.
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I'm glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold.
Yeah.
Perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
Well, I don't know that it really matters that much. In terms of, fighting and such. Take your bow. And... well, you only get one weapon, apparently. Do you have to have arrows in this game? I don't remember. Better Dodger has...
Sorry, sir.
Has, bow and tenebrium? Allows you to equip more powerful tenebrium weapons. Okay, I don't know what that is. She's an expert marksman. And she's a lore master.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Alright, let's go talk to the guy. The guy in Legion headquarters. Oh, I think he's through here.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear?
Well, you seem charming. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Cyseal. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into drivelling hordes of their own misshapen number.
Well, let's discuss Jake's murder.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Before I go, in regards to Jake's wife, Esmeralda...
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Well, I never. I'd like to ask some additional questions.
Oh, if you must.
So your main problem is the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
Fluffy kittens. So how are you enjoying Cyseal other than the undead?
How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Cyseal stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day the wind disperses the stench of decomposing corpses. I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Cyseal.
Well, alright, I'm just asking, I'm just being polite. Tell me about the Legion then.
We are the pride of Rivellon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
What, in your opinion, are the orcs doing on the beach?
I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
So Ahu tells me he suspects a sect might be at work around Cyseal. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
Alright, I see that I've overstayed my welcome. I will take my leave now. Log updated. The fish thief. Oh yeah, we met a man who wanted to steal a fish, but we convinced him against it. We met with Captain Aureus, who reluctantly gave us permission to visit the scene of Jake's murder in the King Crab Inn. This officer has a great dislike for source hunters, but no matter, we're here to conduct an investigation, not make new friends. Alright then, let's sally forth to the crime scene. We'll speak with Esmeralda later.
Get to signing recruits.
Sorry, sir.
How do we get to the crime scene? The crime scene's like over here, I think? Here comes my party. Hello there. Is this the crime scene?
A source hunter will always receive a warm welcome at the town hall of Cyseal. I'm sure Mayor Cecil is looking forward to making your acquaintance.
Oh, this is not the crime scene, then, is it? Okay, well, let's talk to the mayor, then. Mayor Cecil's office. And a cat.
Meow.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer, then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Tell me about yourself.
My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Cyseal, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Cyseal through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
Tell me about these difficult issues that you're talking about in Cyseal.
What? Oh, you mean Cyseal? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jahan by source magic no less weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Cyseal. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon.
What's this about a Staff of Pergamon?
What of what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon? Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me.
Well, what do you know about the staff itself?
The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
Tell me about this merchant.
His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Cyseal harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind.
Alright, well, let's talk about Councillor Jake's murder.
Jake? Murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall. Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. The Councillor and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit, suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure.
Tell me about this Duke of Ferrol.
An all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Cyseal is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor.
Oh, really? What do you know about the undead in Cyseal?
What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Cyseal's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle.
And can you tell me more about Rivellon's sects?
Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics.
I said sects, not the other thing, Cecil.
Ah, you see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally, well,
let me stop you just there, Mayor Cecil.
Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th shake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Cyseal's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists.
Can you tell me more about your library instead?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly?
The library.
Ah, the library. Yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Cyseal. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself.
Well, sure, sounds interesting.
Marvelous. Follow me then.
New log entry. I'm following.
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Cyseal's crown, the beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, it brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What? Oh, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too.
Volume 1.
Most promising.
Volume 2. But where's the
Omnes autem mali daemonis quam.
Excuse me?
What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Cyseal. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the local fisherfolk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of copious dimensions indeed. No, a source hunter, that is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery, a chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man. But it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless.
Why would you want to join forces?
Why, simply because you hunt source, and I, Jahan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy. Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not, I'd have been decimated, body and soul, long since. This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, yes, but also in numbers. The calculus of wizardry I offer you, the might of the magician's mastermind.
Oh, really?
On one condition, that on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions. Give me your word on this, and I'll weave you spells.
Well, I can't imagine why we would do that unless there was a good story reason for it.
Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom.
Very well, there will be no deals with demons.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
You speak before your turn. I, for one, am not ready to make that promise.
Oh, simple souls. Oh, doomed spirits. What tangled webs you'd weave. But I won't be a fly to be caught in them. Begone. Reflect. And if you should see the light, I will be here in the library. For now, you are not worthy of my devotion.
Oh no! I didn't realize he would just walk away. I thought he was going to join our party.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
The lesser key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there
In the
no...
name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Getahal be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
And who are you, madame?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Cyseal toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
May I take books from the library, then?
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
Alright, I don't need any books right now, but perhaps later.
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too.
Who placed this book
Most
here?
promising.
A volume of poetry among novels? A source hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes!
Tell me about yourself, Charlene.
Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now.
Well, what happened to your brother?
Kajdanor. Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
Well, that sounds bad. Suppose perhaps I will have to do something about that.
Brief history of sorcery.
Tom, the wannabe adventurer. Charlene, Mayor Cecil's maid, said she was looking for her brother, Tom. He left to become an adventurer, and she hasn't heard from him in quite some time. Everybody's talking around me.
Kajdanor.
Cecil also asked us to retrieve the Staff of Pergamon, a powerful relic that was stolen from him. He suggested we ask Conrad, the merchant in charge of the ship from which the staff was stolen.
The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Brief history of sorcery.
Let's ask...
The Source Hunter. Have you come to your senses? Have you changed your mind? Are you ready to join forces?
Yes, I am ready. I changed my mind. No demons for us.
Why? Simply because you hunt Source, and I, Jahan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy.
Yes, yes.
Now, I hate what I hunt, but this
Yes. One condition. No deals with demons.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose, and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery. Into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
All right then. Well, I guess that's that then.
Let us see if
I completely forgot about that guy. So I guess that means we can't get the other one in our party now.
Brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Wait, is there anything in the well?
join the Spud Club if you got an eye.
Combine items to discover recipes. I don't know what that means. There's the town hall. Where's the, I think the swordswoman is at the inn or something. Where's the inn? Is this an inn? This looks like it might be an inn. Oh, that's the mortician's morgue. Is there anyone here at the mortician's? Hello? No one here. Strange. Okay, so this... No. Okay, this is the place I need to go, I think. Yes.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you?
I'm remembering this about this game. There is a lot of dialogue and story here in Cyseal before you actually get on with the game. Just tons of it.
There. A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Cyseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town, the juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
And you are?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
And, you're not worried about the undead out there and about?
They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the fabulous five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks, or from cold dead full stop.
All right, about that opportunity that you mentioned.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better, to become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Do we like adventure?
Hanging around the inn, are you?
I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
So you mean to say we do not live a life of adventure? We don't do anything else all day long.
Clearly, two strong personalities stand before me. Two who voice their opinions with vigor when they differ. What else could I expect from mighty source hunters? Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Really? I wouldn't mind earning an extra penny here and there.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Still, if a matter is divisive, it is divisive mainly because it is alluring. And riches are so very alluring. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
There is no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
You'll always stay menial with that attitude. Just what those trusted masters want.
You disagree with one another, but that proves you are firm-willed, that you have the minds of independence, not dependence. Admit, life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream, enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
Before that, tell me about this Tom fellow.
Who? Tom? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave kid, smart as a tack. He'll prove to be a wonderful addition to the family yet.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess tell me more about the Fabulous Five, then.
Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
What is it that members of the Fabulous Five actually do?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful?
That sounds a bit like a multi-level marketing scheme.
By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat. Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Rivellon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter, and you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like?
Well, I think you've convinced us. I'd like to enlist.
Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap! You're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
And me, may all the riches in the world be ours.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing.
Well, all right. Tell me about the assignment.
Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous 5 material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous 5. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
Easy money. All right, well, I'll take my leave now.
Cheese, tomatoes.
I remember that automaton. The Fabulous 5. An adventurer named Mendius offered to let us join his guild, the Fabulous 5. We accepted and are eagerly awaiting our first assignment. Mayor Cecil has asked the Fabulous 5 to destroy a rogue robot of Arhu's that has taken over a northern cave. Mendius' first assignment for us is to clear the cave. Well, that is a tough assignment. Because I remember fighting that thing the first time I played this game in 2017. And that fight was no joke.
You think you can speak that way to her? Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on sheep's cheese.
Alright, let's enter the King Crab Inn.
Whatever happened to that troop of evil
It's Medora.
to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself?
I don't think we can have her in our party though. I can't click on her.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days. I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Aureus my regards next time you see him.
Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the academy.
Challenging. You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do. Medora's the name. Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
I hadn't heard of another source hunter being assigned to Cyseal. What are you doing here?
Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you. See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Cyseal. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup.
Wait, so orcs attacked your village? How did you manage to escape?
By the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Cyseal hinterlands.
What's your next plan of attack?
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in. I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've been scouting Cyseal for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
So that's your proposition? Wait, what evidence of source in Cyseal have you found thus far?
More than I'd hoped, comrade. I don't know what in tarnation's gotten into the townsfolk here, but there's enough dark magic running roughshod to topple a small mountain. There's Mayor Cecil's doings for one, and the mysteries of our master Thalron for another. And on top of it all, the feline menace is lurking at every hearth and shadow.
Tell me about the, feline menace?
You mean you don't already know, comrade? Their kind can see in the dark. It ain't natural.
Okay, tell me about Mayor Cecil.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think the mayor's a decent sort, even if he can't hear farther than the tip of his own nose. But from what I've heard whispered around the docks, the old guy's gotten himself mixed up in something not quite on this side of the law. I suspect an illegal source, artifact, or substance is at the root of it, but exactly what or who's given it to him, I can't say. And since I haven't technically been assigned to Cyseal, I don't have the authority to interrogate him.
Well, tell me about Teleron?
Fella seems like a humble doctor, but I bet my sword he's dealing in something darker in splints and tonics.
Is he the, mortician, perhaps?
A loose-lipped fishmonger let slip that she'd seen our good doctor scale the city wall on 2 separate occasions, well past midnight each time. What business could he have among the undead? Hardly the habit of an innocent healer, I'd say.
So, that's your proposition. You help us here in Cyseal, and we help you take back your home village thereafter?
But it seems you've got all the help you need, haven't you? More's the pity. We could have beheaded 100 Source Yetis in the name of the Order.
Well, I guess I'll take my leave since you don't, or can't, join my party. Well, bye. So, how do you... What if I did want to change my party? How do I even do that? Am I stuck with this party forever? Is there any,
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your
assigned characters?
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say. Ah, what have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Cyseal.
Well, we have titles already? That was fast.
Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face... Quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a chisel's edge. And my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? Well, you're exactly the person I've been searching for.
You've been searching for someone?
That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component. Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore.
I'm growing a little bit uncomfortable with this conversation.
Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by inch.
Wait a moment, I'm already in the Fabulous Five.
So you've joined up. You've sworn to share in our adversity and our bounty alike. Oh, you've made my heart soar. I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house rates. Come now, let's trade. Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemies as a member of the Fabulous Five must face. Well, never fear. I have everything you need.
Can you tell me more about yourself, Anna?
I am Anna, jewel in the crown that is the Fabulous Five. I've cut 1,000 throats, and baked 1,000 bread rolls, stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and, with my pockets full, helped her reach enlightenment. When the day comes that I die, the gods will evacuate the heavens to make space for my formidable collection of designer slippers. But haven't we wasted enough breath with chit-chat? Come now, why don't we trade instead? A member of the Fabulous Five can't well be seen with those playthings you call weaponry.
Don't you want to venture forth hand in hand, like you said before?
So you're just... Oh, darling, that was so long ago now. Who can remember who said what after all this time? What matters is the here and now. And in this moment, I promise to give you the best deals on adventuring equipment you'll find in all Cyseal. Well, you are a member of the eminent Fabulous Five, after all.
I keep hearing noises behind me. Can you tell me anything about my first assignment?
I hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave. I'm sure you'd like to equip yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you? Come, I have everything you need.
Please do.
Well, I guess we'll check what you have for sale. You do have some cool swords and stuff. A burning short sword. Oh, it is quite a bit better than my training sword, I will give you that.
So you're just hanging around again, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me.
Let's,
Oh, you think you can speak that way?
let's buy that sword.
Suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
The burning short sword of the Doctor we've just bought. And, what else can we buy of use? What does Old Scar need? An old wooden air wand. Ooh, much better damage.
Oh, my good man. Drink, if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Yes, let's get that as well. We have to trade some more stuff. Can we get enough? Can we trade enough stuff? Oh, how about a exploding barrel? Can have one of those as well. Your offer insults me.
Around the inn, are you? Waiting for exactly.
I'll thank you to
Bloody hell.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to a
Okay, let's reset my offer.
my eye on you, Baron?
Oh, that's Bear Daughter. We don't want to sell her stuff. Well, let's give her... Oh, damn it, we can't... Well, that's annoying. Outdated sword. Standard issue bow. Wooden earth staff. Source hunter robe.
Drink, if you please.
And the rest in gold. And there's the wand. Thanks, Anna. I'll take my leave now. And now I will give this wand to Old Scar.
So you're just
Gonna replace
again, are you? Waiting
head vice. What? What was that?
Whatever happened to that troop
What did that
eager imbeciles
say?
we sent to the northern cave?
Was that like an achievement or something?
Concerns myself with such things.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets. Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
I'm not actually familiar with you.
What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty?
Nope, never heard of you.
Why, I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the distance. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case. And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by SideQuest Monthly. 3 years running.
Well, what do you know about our first assignment?
Ah, you'll be dealing with Ahu's little abomination, will you? I'd go myself, but I'd fear I'd end the fight before anyone else got in their licks. If I don't leave a few crumbs for the newbies once in a while, they'll accuse me of stealing the spotlight, you see.
What do you know about the undead?
Those nasty beasts are hardly worth my time. Though I suppose I'll step in if none of the recruits manage to prove adept enough to handle a few skeletons.
Well, what else can you tell me about this Fabulous Five you guys love so much?
Well, well, you're far from my caliber, but who isn't? It's good you're eager, but let me give you a word of warning. Aim for my spots, and your career in the Fabulous Five will meet a most unsavory end.
Do you have anything good for sale?
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
No, not really. Alright, bye. Well, okay. Cool. We've talked to literally everybody in this place. Oh, it's the Duke of Farrell. We haven't talked to him.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Aren't you the one that keeps seeing Esmeralda? I've heard quite the story about you and Esmeralda.
Yes, she and I have a history. That's hardly a secret anymore. I quite doubt it was even a secret from Jake while he lived. As easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda or I assure you that the affair was never so steamy and sordid as the busybodies around town make it out to be.
I assure you.
Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder.
Well, what do you know about Jake's murder, then?
It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm.
All right, well, tell me more about yourself, then.
I am the Duke of Ferrell, though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now.
Yes, well, I've heard enough for now then. Goodbye. I think there's only one other person to talk to.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Before we get to the crime scene. Actually, no, there's plenty more of people to talk to. Let's go talk to Esmeralda. Who is, I believe, here. Can't really zoom in and out very much in this game. Well, you can zoom in a lot, but you can't zoom out very much. Here we are. Better daughter needs a bath. Covered with dirt. It's Esmeralda's shop. Hello there, shop security guard.
Move along.
No? Septimus, what are you doing here?
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here, sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And who are you exactly?
I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Cyseal from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
Let's discuss Jake's death.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Cyseal. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
Heartrending, you say? What do you think about Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder. But in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
All right, then.
And what questions are those?
The questions that I will be asking you are thus. Tell me about Cyseal.
This place is practically a tomb. and these Cysealians are constantly crying for our attention. There's a zombie in my garden. An orc ate my baby. My sheep is gone. Oh, woe is me. It never ends. I'll be grateful when our reinforcements finally arrive. Maybe they'll manage to muster the will to care.
And what about the undead?
Don't even mention those rotten carcasses to me. They're the reason we've been stuck in this dead-end town for nigh on 2 bloody years. All fun and games in the beginning, but just you lose a couple of friends fighting those fiends. Get used to lousy rations and have but drink and dice for entertainment. And you'll soon come to realize that out of hundreds of cohorts the world round, yours drew the short straw.
Sounds lovely. I'll take my leave now.
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda, dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, milady. As long as I'm around, no hair on your haloed head shall be harmed.
That's pretty funny. I'm trying to talk to her. I can't select her. There she is.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Well, let's start by telling me about who you are.
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
And now let's pivot directly to discussing your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you?
Well, I just go with what the crowd says.
So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Well, before your headache takes hold, can you tell me more about this place?
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, tell me everything you know about Cyseal.
Rather dreary these days, isn't it? As if the undead weren't enough to ruin the atmosphere, now the orcs have started harassing our harbour again.
What do you know about the undead?
They came out of nowhere. Must have been, 2 years ago now? The very heart of winter. I smelt them before I saw them in the night. Torchlight reflected in their eyes like it does in predators. But these were no wolves. These were our ancestors, come to devour their offspring.
Well, that sounds horrible. I guess I'll take my leave then.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Yes, indeed. Indeed we do.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful
Esmeralda is still marked yellow.
Imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Hilarious. Well, that has been a lot of talking. Just a lot of dialogue and talking and getting quest breadcrumbs. Jake's wife Esmeralda says she didn't commit the murder, but we'd be fools to take her word for it. We had better see if we can find some actual evidence that conclusively links her to her husband's death. But before we do that, I do believe we are going to take a break.